You are holding a gun. And we both know how dangerous that can be. Whose gun were you holding?
Well, the gun wasn't mine. Um, you know, it's not who I am. I don't condone any type of violence, but I take full responsibility for my actions. Made a bad mistake, and I can see the image that I painted over myself with my recent mistakes. But in the future, I'm gonna show everybody who Ja really is, what I'm about, and change this narrative.
Now, what I like about this brother, no matter all the mistakes he done made, and he's admitted, he's taking full accountability for the mistakes that he made. I like how he didn't answer the question, whose gun was that? Brother solid on, hey, brother, whoever you is or sister, you got a real one in Ja. He ain't gonna throw you up under the bus like that. No, but man, I like the fact that the brother's admitting that he made a terrible mistake. He sat down with Jalen Rose and spoke about the Instagram live video. Now, I know many people have been talking about him. He grew up in a nice neighborhood, 2-parent household, blah, blah, blah. And what I've been saying is the brother is 23 years young. The brother's still young. He's a young man. There's no excuse that's not enabling him. But what that does mean, from my perspective, he needs more strong men around him that can give him some guidance, that don't need nothing from him. They're not around him for money. They're not around him for what he can do for them. They're around him just to keep him well-rounded as a human being. It doesn't matter that somebody got 200 million. Just because you got $200 million, that does not mean that your morality automatically goes up. It doesn't mean that your maturity and character automatically goes up. We still all developing as human beings. People in their high 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, we all finding levels of maturity and finding growth within ourselves. So the same way we got vices, same things, we got things that we need to work on. This is just something that he had to work on and has to work on. We just don't see your flaws. Y'all just don't see everybody's flaws and what they are struggling with. He may struggle with this, battling with wanting to be like that lifestyle. I know many people that didn't grow up shooting and killing, but they rap about it. They never lived that lifestyle. It's attractive. It's in the music. It's in the TV shows. It's in the movies. It's no excuse. Once again, he already got 200 million. Logically, why would you go backwards? But at the end of the day, he's still, man, under the age of 25, man. So my goal, or not goal, but my hope and dreams is, I ain't gonna say hope and dream. I mean, I do hope that the brother get better, but I hope the brother continues to grow. I hope he continues to progress and change this narrative and show people that, hey, man, it's okay to make mistakes. I know many of us, watch this, we think our children need a perfect example in front of them. And that's fine. But to me, it's going to be greater for those all over the world, all the millions of people all over the world that honors and respect brother Ja Morant, who's young. If they see him make a mistake, admit the wrong, and then change it. That's going to be more impactful to me, to young people, than a perfect human being in front of them who never make mistakes. You know why? Because as young people, they making mistakes. As young people, they have to have the courage and character to admit when they wrong, and they have to have the will and desire to correct the wrong. So to see him correct it and change the narrative, to me, is going to be more powerful. Y'all let me know what y'all think below.